Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Indiana Hoosiers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
First play of the period, first down here. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Quick step and go. The Ducks are flying down the field. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls in the deep ball. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Oregon! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He'll start this drive firing. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He's looking deep. Makes the catch. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. With barely little warning, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He wants to change this route. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Tennessee Volunteers. Good old Rocky Top. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge...
He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Jordan. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. He got a step and just dusted the field. They want to see if they can score the deuce. From the gun, looking for a man.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Finds his man. It's Matthews. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick spin on the run. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Rams him with the stiff arm. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Underwood. Under fire. Got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. This will likely be the last play of the half. Bringing the heat. He's got him. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. So here is the Tennessee offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half, being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Boise State Broncos. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Looking for a huge play. Makes a grab deep. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Takes a handoff. It's Sherrod. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Off play action. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding an escape route. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field it close to the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jordan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Here's a heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Broncos are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Back to pass, it's Madison. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Oregon! And the is on.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona State Sun Devils. Fork 'em, Devils. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the left. Open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his second year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scattaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's not afraid to go deep. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Number 30 in punt formation to kick it away.
I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's the end of the first half. Oregon 8, Arizona State 0.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chances?
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Underwood. Firing toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He might want another play. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Arizona State, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They're going to run it to the right. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Underwood. He fires to the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions.
Oregon, 17. Arizona State, 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
17, Arizona State, 0.
So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And down he goes back at the 3. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Pressure coming. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Tate.
The first down pass complete to the wideout.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here,
he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.